So that's how nearly every session with the Mulucky goes. So that is the sound and test of the Mulucky Mini Travel Banjo. It starts every time with tuning, because it doesn't stay in tune very well. Notorious on the reviews for that as well. Everyone mentioned it doesn't stay in tune. So you're going to start every time with a tuning. I'm going to break down the parts and the scale and everything like that, and then I'll play a little bit more and give you my thoughts. And I've got the notes here. The scale is 26 inches, but from head to tail piece it's 28.3 inches according to the website. The pot is 8.6 and it's 2.7 inches deep. It's got maple neck and pot with some lacquer type stuff and fret dots, fret markers on there. The tuners are all plastic, even though they look metal. They're not actually metal, they're plastic. It's got 19 frets, a truss rod, which is nice. I wouldn't have expected a truss rod, to be fair, on the banjo. And 12 brackets, armrest. It's quite nice, especially because it's small. It's nice to have a little armrest, and I think it's smaller. Yeah, it looks like a piece made for this. One coordinator rod in the back, and it says a Remo head on the website, but as you can see, that doesn't say Remo. That says Mulucky. The big issue with this banjo is the tuning. It doesn't want to stay in tune. Usually, the middle string. Usually that's the one that goes, and the rest of them seem to sit in tune a little bit. If you were like a new player, brand new player, and you just got this banjo, it wouldn't be a bad thing, but you wouldn't know how to set it up, because the bridge comes not attached, obviously. It comes flat packed. Right, it was taped on the white packaging outside. So if you're a brand new player, you might not understand what that is, what that's for. Mulucky could have done a bit more with a intuitive nature of thinking, okay, this is probably somebody's first instrument, so we should probably include an instruction manual or a QR code, you know, and where to place the bridge, how to get the right setting, and I'd also recommend you tighten the screws on the tuning pegs, because that seemed to resolve a lot of the tuning issues for me. Getting the intonation right was a pain in the arse as well, because I had to keep moving the bridge further and further back, and I was really running out of room, to be fair. I wasn't sure I was going to get it. I eventually did get it, but it was a bit iffy. It is a decent banjo for the price and the sound. It's not a bad deal. It's £85 with Amazon Prime, or £100 without Prime, or $84.99, $99.99. Because it doesn't sound. It doesn't sound that bad. Well, it's a little bit out of tune there. The sound of the Mulucky is actually alright. It just, once you've sort of bedded it in, it's okay out of the box. And out of the box, it comes with a fitted sort of resonator type thing, but it's got a back on it. And it just comes fitted with screws. It was a little off. It wasn't exactly like bang center. It was a little off. Because I play claw hammer all the time, I took it off, and all you got to do is take it off with Phillips head screwdriver. So it comes with a strap, comes with a tuner, which is, you know, a nice surprise. The maple back, I'd say it's sort of resonating. It's neat. It's nice enough. A gig bag, which is actually going to come in handy because I don't know where you get a small travel banjo case from. Then it comes with a bunch of other stuff. The oldest you can see on the website, by the way. It comes with an Allen key, a cloth, which, fair enough, Phillips head screwdriver. Comes with a spare set of strings, loop end as well, because it is a no-knot tailpiece, so you do need loop ends and not ball ends, so that's something to consider if you're not familiar with playing instruments. Make sure you understand that this takes loop end and not ball end, because you might think I'll just order any strings and then you'll get the ball end ones and it'll be, you know, you'll be stuck. I'm sure you could work it out, but you don't need to if you don't need to. And it comes with picks as well. Just cover the strap for a second. So you've got one which is like a standard guitar strap buckle type thing, fitted onto the just onto the bottom there of the neck, and the other one is similar, but you haven't got the same strap hook, if you like. So you got to tie it on with string, and the string comes with it as well. And I just put it on just onto the bottom of the tailpiece. It does seem to sit where I want it. I tend to have the strap over one shoulder, and then the tension on the head was quite nice. To be fair, I didn't have to tighten that. Found that was fine. Another thing though, that if you were getting this as a first time banjo and see you got one that wasn't as tight, and you perhaps wouldn't understand what or know that that's what you need to do. You need to tighten the head up, tighten one, tighten the other one, you know, across from it, or you can go round and round and round and round, quarter turn at a time until you go all the way around and get the desired tension that you want. It's not going to replace your best banjo, but for the price, I think it's actually quite a good deal. Especially if you've got Prime. I'm £85 for a travel banjo. It's great, and it does sound like a full-size banjo, if I'm honest. You know, there's no like it's not like a shorter scale. Not, you know, you can tune it like an old banjo and play it like an old banjo. The 5th string pip is quite high. Don't know if that's going to pick up. Mulucky really could have done with just including something for newer players. Tightening the tuning pegs up just on screw, not too much, but enough so it doesn't slip. And then where to set the bridge. And just in case you had to tighten that, all it would have been is a quick QR code to a video on YouTube. You know, thanks for purchasing the Mulucky. We hope you're going to enjoy it. Blah blah blah. Here's how you go and set this banjo up. Maybe they do a setup before they send it, but you know it's getting shipped, so probably not going to be perfect when you get it. I ordered this from Amazon, and it never came. And I ordered it for next day delivery, and I waited a full week. They gave me a refund, which, you know, you always expect with Amazon. But there was no way to contact Mulucky and say, listen, you know, some of the reviews on Amazon have said it never arrived or it arrived damaged. So I would have liked to have been able to contact Mulucky and gone, have you considered being able to order this directly from you? I know that's probably more of a hassle for them. And to be fair, I might have been happy paying a little bit extra in shipping, knowing it was coming directly from them, and I got a certain time frame instead of next day delivery, and then now it's coming this day, and now it's coming this date. You know, it would have been nice for an option to just get in touch with Mulucky, order it directly from you. But to be fair to Amazon, second time I ordered it, which was a week later, an exact week later, so I ordered it Monday, and then I ordered it again Monday, and I got it the next day, the second time, really early as well. It come really early, like 10 o'clock in the morning, and they did say on the customer support that they were pushing it through. So, you know, main points for this are, it is a good starting point. Like, if you were looking for a brand new banjo, you're just starting out and you're looking for the cheapest banjo, as I said with the Harley Benton, you know, I think this would be a great choice. You're going to play it, you're going to enjoy it, and then you're going to touch a nicer banjo, you know, and go, oh, okay, I see. But I think this is definitely something that could get you into banjo. It's not very beginner friendly due to the fact that you've got to set the bridge, tighten the tuning pegs, potentially tighten the head, you know, and get it a little bit set up, so it's not totally beginner friendly. Like I said, the QR code or a little instruction manual is a must. It wouldn't take much, one piece of paper or one QR code. You know, you could film it on YouTube and even just put a link out on inside the box, or a little slip of paper, you know, anything, so people know how to set it up, just to a point where it's playable. You just include something that gets people where they need to be. And imagine lots of people have returned it just for the fact that it doesn't seem to stay in tune, and the bridge comes and it's off there, and you're looking at it and going, well, what do I do now? So as I've stated, it's £85, £84.99 with Prime, or £99.99 without the Prime. Now, if you haven't got Prime and you're spending £100, push the money. If you can go £137.90, which is £37.90 more than this, you can get the Harley Benton HBJ 25. It's a much better banjo. The sound wise is pretty similar, but the feel of the Harley Benton, it just offers more, I think. But with that said, the Mulucky is ideal for travelling, whereas the Harley Benton's full size, so maybe not ideal. Overall, it is a good banjo. I do like it, but I think if I had the choice, this or the Harley Benton, I'd choose the Harley Benton. That said, if you only had £85, it's not going to go wrong. You're not going to go wrong with it, as long as you can learn to set it up a little bit and stick with it. You know, it's actually quite surprisingly nice. I put the dampener in to take off the overtones. Maybe some of you like that. I don't particularly like that. Oh, and one last thing before we wrap it up. I don't think they expect you to take the back off, because once you've taken the maple resonator off, which has got a really nice pattern on, by the way, once you take that off, you expose the inside of the pot, and it is quite rough, as you can see there. It's even, you know, it's as if they haven't drilled the holes, they've just blasted the screws through them. I don't know if it's going to pick it up. It's sort of like they just blasted screws through it and almost blown out the pot. So, not the best move, but obviously when you're making mass-produced cheap banjos, I guess that's what you expect. But obviously the market is affordable, cheap instruments, cheap banjos, but I'd say the biggest competitor is Harley Benton. And if Harley Benton come out with a travel banjo, I don't think Mulucky have much of a chance in the market. Harley Benton every time, I'm afraid. So that is gonna do it for the video. Hope that's helped you out. I'm gonna put up a video showing you how to slightly set it up. That'll be separate to this. It won't be a long one, because it won't take that long, but it'll give you the general idea, and I think that's what Mulucky needed to do. They needed to set up a little QR code. I have mentioned it in the video now.